I want to say, I mean, if we do get there, if there is a city of limitless and abundant bandwidth, what do you do with it? I mean, what are the opportunities with that?
I mean, I think, and just to offer a counter to what I heard, just to have it, I think we do have the internet is untethered at this point. With 4G, I think we're talking about smaller, more discrete transactions of data being more meaningful as we move around the city. To weigh that with people doing genomics, that's a different story. But in terms of our usage there, I think we do have it. I would agree, though, that there has not been the expertise at the policy level in incorporating a digital strategy into what we are doing as a city. I'll give an example. There's not enough money. We're in too dense of a city to break through the sidewalk in everyone's place. Landlords are disconnected. They don't want to give right-of-way access once it comes in through the street, through the rest of the block. A totally different problem than Chattanooga or other places. So that's one. I think we can pay for these things through different means, whether that's public-private partnerships. I think, for example, if we can have ways of allowing corporations to interact with us as constituents in a way that suits our needs and adds convenience and efficiency to our lives, I think that is one way that we could solve it. I think we also give a lot of concessions away as a city. I'll say, for example, large development sites. For instance, we are asking for things like subways, let's say, to be extended. We're asking for parks to get built. We're asking for community centers. I think that this conversation needs to be informed by a digital strategy of someone that knows what the potential is at the end of the road, what data can do for you, how to manipulate that data, so that we can each get what we need from an infrastructure in the city. So I think we can ask for that as a city and say, hey, build this into your costs. Let's wire this up and let's figure out as a city what we want back from you as a developer, building owner. We need some information back to make sure that you are keeping up with your LEED certification. We need to know that you're being efficient. We need to know that you're fitting into our model of sustainability, connectivity, and community as facilitated by the internet and by the Internet of Things. I think the freight train, I think that you're talking about that's coming upon us is vast amounts of data generated by the programmable world that will be collecting information and providing information convenience to us at near real time or real time. That is somewhat of the promise, and I think that can address lots of things in terms of supporting our community activities and interests and desires, which in our own neighborhoods and blocks, there are thousands of interests and desires as it relates to our city and digital city. So that's a little bit of how I'm thinking about it. That layer of intelligence we don't get unless we build the platform for.